It's a really exciting program that we have at Sioux City High School. There's actually 5 career academies that we offer our students. Students are able to experiment, find out, are they interested in pursuing something in health, or are they interested in pursuing something in business? They can find those things out in high school rather than graduating, spending the money in college to learn that they're not interested in a particular field. So it's very advantageous for the students to experience that here in high school with our guidance.
I didn't know my freshman year, but when I was registering for my sophomore year classes, I found out that they offered like computer science and PC supply and maintenance, and I got very excited about it because it gave me like a new step to invest in what I really love to do and see what was out there. I want to go into the computer science, like I want to major in computer science, but I'm not 100% sure of like what specifically to go into. So that's why I'm taking like a bunch of computer science classes to see what would interest me the most. If you know what you want to do, like what I want to do, you should invest into it. But if you're not 100% sure what you should do, you should just explore and see what you like and what you don't like. And until you finally find what you do like, then you should go into it 100%.
They said after Intro to CT is a class called Intro to Metals, and I saw that, I'm like, oh, I heard about like welding. So I'm like, oh, I'm just give it a try, see how I like it. I started welding my sophomore year, took intro, really liked it after that, and after that I started taking more metals classes. I took metals 1 my junior year, and this year I took metals 2, I'm taking advanced metals right now, and I have another class called lab maintenance, which I help my teacher, Mr. Kruger, like fix things and change the tanks and all that. So I took like basically I guess 5 classes of welding already. I just want to perfect everything for each weld. From arc welding, we got MIG welding, OA welding, torch cutting, just all that. Just trying to perfect it all so I won't have to have trouble in the future. So I don't have to stick with one welding, I stick with do different multitasking, I guess. My main goal is that Kruger has a wall of fame, and I'm trying to put all my welds up there so, people know, oh, this kid's actually really good at welding, and he wants to do all this and that, so that's what I do.
I was little, when I was little, around like 6, 7, I would tell my mom, I'd be like, I'm your little doctor, if something hurt, I'd be like, it's okay, I can fix it. But no, just recently did I actually focus on it because I'm about to graduate as a senior. You have so many options that you just don't know which one you want to pick. So for me, it was just I've always been interested in the medical field, but never really thought about going into it. So then recently this year I was like, hey, it's time. I'm going into the medical field. I'm in HOSA. It's a student-led organization, and so what we do is we job shadow, volunteer in hospitals and in other areas in the medical field. And we also compete in different events against other states. So some of our events include leadership events, teamwork events, and under each event there's different categories that you can join and compete with in other states. So I had Mr. Caldwell for class for anatomy and medical terminology, and I was taking those classes because I'm interested in the medical field. And so he's like, well, I'm leading this organization called HOSA. He's like, bet. It's not actually led by him because it's student-led, So he's like, if you're interested, sign up, join, It was barely starting. And so I did, and I got more into it, and I love it. I loved it.
Well, my freshman year I took CT, and that was all the construction classes put in one with little projects. And I like doing every project, except for the 3D modeling on the computer. That was kind of tricky, and then, I don't know, I just went into Intro to Metals with Krychek sophomore year, and I really like him as a teacher because, I don't know, he just has a good idea of you don't have to be school smart to I don't know, you shouldn't be judged on how smart you are in school, it's what skills you have and stuff like that. And I don't know, he's a good teacher. I like to be taught by him, and yeah, I like the whole process because it's satisfying to you have a big pile of wood and your plans just build for a couple of months and you have something really nice.
We are actually able to offer our students hands-on experience where they can say, I really enjoy this, or this isn't for me, and I can pursue something else.
And then with Educators Rising, we're brand new. We started last year in November. The teacher that runs Educators Rising, Miss Myers, she expressed that there's a big need for teachers, especially in special education. So mostly right now it's about getting kids that are really thinking about becoming teachers in the future, because there's a big need for them.
Don't take senior release. Like, I mean, if you have absolutely nothing to do by your senior year, I feel like you're not doing it right, because this school has a lot to offer. Then there's always college classes that you can take here, or you can take more CAD classes, or whatever you want to do. There's always something that you can do.
There's a lot more opportunities than probably like when my older sister was in high school, because I would sometimes tell her about the classes that they're offering, and she would always tell me that when she was in high school they weren't around. So definitely the high school's gotten better with opportunities.
I'd advise that you get out and try all these classes, and like don't just like follow your friends and like wherever they want to do. Do what interests you and just see where it leads you from there. That's about all.
We're a small community, so it's easier to come together, know people. And that's one thing that I enjoy about South Sioux is everybody knows each other, and we're so quick to help each other.
We initially started with our intro to our health academy, and we've gone to our business and to our technical skill, to our information and communication pathways. So it's gone from 1 to 5, and as each year it continues to grow and become stronger.